In this video, I'll be talking about minimum viable product, a term coined by Frank Robinson about 2001 and popularized by Steve Blank and Eric Ries, who are called startup gurus and mentors. So before we talk about minimum viable product, let's talk about startup because the whole idea of bringing this new term minimum viable product came for the startups. So why the startup fails? What are the core reasons of it? If we see the reports published from Fortune magazine, they say the top reason why the startup failed is because no one wants it. 42% identified the lack of market need for their product. What it means that there is no product market fit for this particular business case. And another study says Paul Graham, a partner at the Y Combinator Startup Accelerator, wrote in 2007 that startups usually die because they ran out of money. So, what we are observing from these two critical reasons is that to be able to have a successful startup, the founders need to have a good business case which will basically have a good product market fit, as well as they should be spending the money cautiously over the period of time so as to make sure that they don't run out of money. So how to solve this problem, how to succeed in the startup world? There is something called as MVP which startups can adopt to, and according to Wikipedia's MVP is nothing but a minimum viable product. If we break down this three different terms, three different words, we will understand that it says that it is with the least amount of effort and with just enough features how you can come up with a product which will satisfy the early customers, and with their feedback how you can guide the future product development. So the whole idea of MVP is to gather the insights which is often less expensive than developing a product with more features, which increases cost and risk if the product fails. For example, due to incorrect assumption. So MVP is meant for startup and founders who don't want to take huge risk in doing a lot of execution, development, finishing all the features and then coming to the market. Rather than they can focus on coming up with a product which can be a value addition or can be realized in the market and segment can be understood. So how to create MVP? Just remember one thing that MVP is also a product. It is not a mock-up or prototypes. It is a fully functional working software. What it means that to plan an MVP, you have to plan it in the same way how you plan for a new product development. Just the small difference for this MVP is that you start with the most critical features, the core idea of the features, the must haves, which basically deals with the needs and problems of the users. That should be added in the MVP. It all starts with identifying the target customer, market segment, user persona, needs, problems, and it generally follows the agile software development model so as to iteratively and incrementally we can come up with a product which we can realize as product market fit. And finally, we need to keep learning from the customer feedback and make small changes. Maybe it could be a strategical change of how we initially thought of taking it to the market, and now how we are planning to take it to the market. So overall, that is the goal of MVP. Hope this quick video on MVP help you get started with it. All the best. Thank you.